Good morning, students. In previous class, we discussed about some different type of functions like square functions, cube functions, and modulus function. Okay. Now here, first of all, we discuss some properties of modulus function. Then we go through next type of functions. Okay. Okay. Let's see the properties of properties of modulus modulus function. Okay, we discuss about properties of modulus function. Let's see the modulus function. The modulus function has the following properties. Following properties. Okay, the modulus function has the following properties. First one, let's see, for any real number x, for any real number x, for any real number x, okay, under root x square is equal to mod of x, that is mod of x we can also retain as in this form. Okay, this is the most important property of our modulus function, right? Yes, for any real number x, the square root of any real number, the square root of any real number is equal to mod of x. Okay, for example here, if under root cos square x can be retained in the form of mod cos x. Okay, and this is also retained form cos x is positive in which interval, you know that na, in that interval cos x is positive, and negative in which interval, you also know that, greater than x pi by 2 and less than or equal to pi. Okay, this is the example, some property of the modulus function. Okay, let we see the second property of modulus function. Okay, this is first one, that is second. If a b if a b are positive real number, positive real numbers. Okay, then if a b are positive real numbers, then what, let's see, x square less than or equal to a square. This implies what we have, we can write mod of x less than or equal to a na. If we take square root in both sides, then we get mod of x less than or equal to a. Less than or equal to a means what? This implies that minus a less than or equal to x less than or equal to plus a. Okay, this is the concept of that. Similarly, if x square greater than equal to a square, then we can also write mod of x is equal to greater than equal to a. Okay, this means that what, x less than equal to minus a or x greater than equal to plus a. Okay, this is the meaning of that. Similarly, if x square less than a square, if x square less than a square, this means that what, mod of x less than a, mod of x less than a. Okay, it means that what, minus a less than x, okay, less than a. Okay, this is the property of modulus function. If suppose that x square is greater than a square, then if take by the concept, this is also we write in this way. It means that what, same as x is less than minus a, okay, or x is what, x is greater than plus a. Okay, right, this is the some property of modulus function. Okay, now we go through next type of function, that is signum function. What, signum function, let's see. The next function is your signum function. Okay, the function f defined by the function of f defined by f of x is equal to mod of x upon x, this x not equal to 0 and 0, that is x is equal to 0. Okay, or this function is also described in this way, f of x is equal to 1, 0 and minus 1. 1 where when x is greater than 0, 0 when x is equal to 0, minus 1 when जब x is less than equal to less than 0. Okay, the function, let's see now, the function defined by f of x is equal to mod x upon x, and such that x not equal to 0. Suppose if here x is equal to 0, then the function is not defined now. Yes, and the function f of x is defined by, given by f of x, f defined by f of x is equal to mod x upon x, such that x not equal to 0 and 0 when x is equal to 0. Okay, or f of x defined by in this way, 1 when x is greater than 0, okay, 0 when x is equal to 0, minus 1 when x is less than 0, okay, is called signum function. Okay, is called the signum function. It means that the signum function is the form of 1 when x is greater than 0, 0 when x is equal to 0, minus 1 when x is less than 0. ठीक है? Okay, it's called the signum function. Okay, one important thing is that here that function is defined for our real values. Okay, the domain of that, the signum function, the domain of the signum function is the domain of the signum function is the set of R, the set R of all real numbers, okay, is the set of all real numbers. That is what domain of that function is, all real number, the set of all real numbers, okay. So the domain of signum function, the domain of the signum function is the set of all real number, that is domain of f is R, okay. And the range of signum function and the range of signum function, that is range of f is what, set of -1, 0 and 1. This is the range of signum function, okay. Yes, this is the function is the form of this is called the signum function. And two important thing is that the domain and the range of the signum function, domain is all the set of all real values of f, and the range of the signum function is -1, 0 and 1, okay. Yes, now clear, okay. Now we discuss about the reciprocal function. Now we discuss next type of function is reciprocal function. Your next function is reciprocal function, okay. The function, let's see, the function that associates a real number x, a real number x, okay. The function that associates a real number x to its reciprocal, to its reciprocal, that is 1 by x, that is 1 by x now. Yes, the function that associates a real number x to its reciprocal, that is 1 upon x, is called the reciprocal function, okay, is called the reciprocal function, is called the reciprocal function, okay. That is the function, that is the function f such that r minus 0 to r, defined by f of x is equal to 1 by x, f of x is equal to 1 by x, is called the the reciprocal function, is called the reciprocal function, okay. One important thing is that Here the function f of x, that is 1 by x, is not defined for x is equal to 0 na. So here we write the function f such that all real value minus 0, because of this function is not defined at x is equal to 0. Okay, so the function f such that r minus r to r defined by f of x is equal to a1 by x is called the reciprocal function. Okay, now let's see the domain and range of that function. Okay, let's see. The domain of reciprocal function is, that is domain of f. What is the definition of domain? We discuss about domain na. What is the set of all the values of x for which the function is meaningful. The function is meaningful is called the domain of that function, particular function. Okay, now if we observe this function is not defined, means not meaningful. At which point? At x is equal to 0, right? Let's see here na. If we put x is equal to 0, then this function is carried to infinite, that is not defined. Okay, yes, so the domain of that function is all real value minus 0. This is the domain of reciprocal function, and also its range is also equal to r real values minus 0. Okay, range of that function is also r real value minus 0. So the domain and range of reciprocal function is same. Okay, yes. So dear students, in this way we take, and one important thing, the graph of that function in this way. Let's see, x dash, y and y dash, and the graph of reciprocal function is, this is the graph of 1 by x in this way, and the that axis in this way. Okay, this is the graph of reciprocal function. Okay, yes. Now today just we discuss about two types of function. One is Sigmoid and the other is reciprocal function. Let's see once more time. Okay, right? Okay na, right. Now we discuss about square root function. Let's see, next one is square root function. Let's see, your next theorem is square root function. Square root function, the function that associates a real number x to plus under root x. Okay, the function that associate to associate a real number x to plus root x is called the root function, square root function, okay. Since one important thing is that since root x is real, because of we discuss about the all real function na, yes, root x is real for when x is greater than 0 only. So we defined the square root function in this way, okay. We define the square root function in this way. The function f such that r plus 2 r, the set of all positive real number na, yes, r plus is the set of all positive real number, okay. Okay, the function f such that r plus 2 r defined by what? F of x is equal to what? Plus root x is called the square root function, the square root function, okay. Yes, the function f such that r plus 2r defined by f of x is equal to plus root x is called the square root function, okay. Yes, and one important thing is that the graph of, first of all we see the graph of that function, okay, then clear its domain and range also, okay. Now first of all we see the graph of square root function. Let's see graph of square root function. Let's see. Y dash, okay. Your function here y is equal to f of x is equal to root x, okay. If we making the some graph tabulation form in this way, then what I get? If here x, here y, that is f of x, okay. If we put x is equal to 4, then f of x is equal to 2. If we get x is equal to 9, then we get what? This is 3, okay. And we put x is equal to 16, then we get 4. Then the all the required ordered pairs is 4 2 9 3 16 4 and so on. If we put x is equal to, for this is defined for is equal to 0, and if we put 0, then we get 0 na, that is 0 0 also, always also, okay. If we be making the point on that lines, let's see. If 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and so on, here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and so on, okay. And that is 0, okay. And if we put x is equal to -1, then what? If we put x is equal to -1, that is root -1, which is not real na, this is not real, though function is not real, so it is not defined. So no any negative value of x for the square root function. So below x this function is defined only for the all the positive real value for x. So domain of that function is 0 and positive direction of x, means 0 to infinite. Okay, because of that the set of all points on the x axis is called the domain. So this function is defined only for the all positive real value of x. So the domain of that function is domain of that function is kya, 0 to infinite na, because this function is defined only for all 0 and above in positive direction of x. So all positive value of our x, this is 0 to infinite, and we take 0 0 at that point. 4 to 4, x is 4 and 2, so 4 to we here. Okay, and what, 9 3 4, sorry, 4 2 4 and 2. In that point now we plot that point is here. Now 9 3 9 and 3, 9 and 3. Here. So and the graph of that function is always in that form, in this way. Okay, this is the graph of y is equal to any square root function, and this is the graph of square root function. Okay, and one important thing is that here this function is valid, this function is defined for 0 and all positive value of x. So the domain of that function is 0, and that the set of all points along the y-axis is the range of that function, and this is defined, the collection of all points along the y-axis is 0 and above positive direction of y. So the range of that function is what, 0 to infinite. Okay, range and domain is same of that function, and the range of that function is also what, 0 to infinite. So we discuss about that function. Okay, so in the case of square root function, the range and domain are same, which is 0 to infinite. Okay, so dear students, now we discuss many different types of functions. Okay, like is constant function, identity function, modulus function, square function, square root function, cube function, reciprocal functions, etc. Okay, now in next class we discuss about operations on real functions. We have to learn about the operations or real number. This is last topic of that chapter. Okay, so in next class we discuss about what, operations on real operations or real functions. Operations on real function means in this section we shall introduce various operations like addition, subtractions, multiplication, division, etc. on real functions. Okay, on real function. Okay, in this section means operations or real function, we shall introduce various operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. on the real functions. Okay, so first of all, dear students, you revise all that type of functions and solve some questions based on them of your NCERT book. Okay, thank you.